1970 Rover P5. It's a 3.5 litre V8 saloon version. As you can see, it's finished in a lovely gloss maroon colour. A nice contrasting interior, which we'll get to in a second. Sits very well, this car. The chrome work on it's very good. We'll start by having a look at the bodywork. We'll start on this driver's side. Work our way down. So if you look down the car, you can see nice and straight. Panel gaps are good all the way down. This front driver's wing is all nice and clean. Inside this arch is good, as you can see. It's got sort of a roast style wheel. The black bits of it could do with a bit of a touch up, but actually they don't spoil the car or anything like that. 4 good tyres on it. Going down this driver's side, all nice and clean. As you can see, the sill's good all the way along. Nothing at all to particularly whinge about on the driver's door. All this chrome trim all the way down is nice, as is the chrome around the windows. No sort of marks on the edges of the doors or anything like that. There's not a lot to whinge about, really. Rear driver's door. Actually, we've got a small mark at the bottom there. It's worth pointing out. So rear driver's door. Again, all nice and clean. Nothing really to whinge about there either. Again, looking up, you can see nice and straight. It's rear quarter. Very, very, very small scratch there. The seam all the way along is all nice. Doesn't seem to be bubbling through or anything like that. This rear arch is all good. Another good tyre there. On the rear of the car, I think the bumpers, if they haven't been recently polished beyond belief, then they must be new, because they're immaculate. There's not a mark on them. Genuinely like mirrors. The barging and everything's all nice and clean. Quite often that sort of pits and comes away. The boot handle's good, as is the barging. We've given the car a very quick hand polish, and the difference has been huge, but a good polish by somebody that's got some proper time would make a massive difference. You've got a couple of sort of swirls in the paint that you can see there, but they would come out with a polish, make a huge, huge difference. It does have a tow bar fitted. It's a proper Witter tow bar, so at least it's the right thing for the job. A little bit of pitting on the top of that light there. It's a tiny amount, again, doesn't spoil things. Around this rear screen, that's all good. There's nothing really to sort of point out there. Again, like I say, it's got these sort of hazy bits on the paint where we've polished it. You can see the difference versus there, versus there. Make a huge difference. Really good polish. I don't even think it needs a machine. It just needs a really, really good hand polish. This seam again, all nice. Looking down that side, nice and straight. The panel gaps are very good on this car, which you can see there and there. It's not even just very good for a Rover, they're just very good. Inside this arch, all nice and clean as well. Another good wheel and tyre. See underneath, this car's obviously been well looked after. Look how clean it is underneath. See if we can get some dodgy camera work going under there. Really clean under there. The sill on this side, it's all good as well. Both doors on this side, nice and clean, no marks or dents. There's not really a dent anywhere on the car. The roof is all very good. It's got a Webasto fitted, but it does seem to sit nice and tight. The car's been washed, it hasn't let any water in or anything like that, which is always a good sign. Around the windscreen, sort of a moisture trap here. You've not got any corrosion around there. The seal seems good. And then on this front passenger wing, arch is nice. Another good tyre there. It's got federals all round. And then on the front, small mark in the bonnet there, which is literally tiny. We do film these in 4K, so obviously everything comes up super clear for you. Tiny, tiny, tiny little one there. Chrome work on the front's good. The bumper's as good as the back. So you can see, like, brand new. Light surrounds are nice. Grill's good. Badge is a little bit faded, but not bad. So yeah, bodywork's overall very, very good, I would say. Have a look at the interior. P5 interior is always a very good place to be. Nice clean door card there. The wood on this door is nice. It's a little mark just underneath the catch, which you can see there. Driver's seat does show some wear. We did have a P5 in last year that had been to a place locally and been reconalized, and the difference was amazing. Probably wants the same thing done on here. They can match it in. So for example, the passenger seat doesn't really need anything. They can match it in, which is amazing. Carpet set is very good. Got some signs of wear here and there, but it looks to be the original one. It's nice and clean. There's no smells or anything like that. All around the gear stick's good. Still got your pull-out tray. It has a JVC aftermarket head unit fitted in it. But actually, because it's on this black mount, you kind of don't really notice it. It's showing 66,000 miles, and again, we'll write in the description everything we know about that and whether we can verify it or not. Steering wheel's all good. All the chrome on the steering wheel's nice. It has the sort of clear or see-through-ish visor for the sunroof, which is really nice as well. Don't often see that. In the back again, the wood here is pretty good too. Nice clean door card. Seats in the back are lovely. Headlining is nice and clean. There's no real signs of any wear on those seats. They just look just right for the age to me. In the boot, we've got this carpet, and then we've got a rubber mat, which I would say has been in there a long time because it's all nice and clean. You've still got your jack and everything behind there. And then obviously your battery box with a cover, which is nice. You don't often see the cover anymore. These things tend to go walkabouts over the years. This thing's 50 years old. These things do disappear. Nice clean rear passenger door card. Wood's nice as well. And again, these rear seats are really good. They're lovely and soft. A little bit of sort of patina, I think is fair to say on that. But other than that, nothing to complain about at all. Parcel shelf's lovely. No sign of any fading or anything on that. Still got an old Rover Group sticker on there, which is faded from the sun, but I quite like it. It's kind of part of the history of the car. It's quite cool. I'd leave it, but again, you can just peel it out if you want. And final door. Wood's all good in there. Passenger seat's fared a lot better than the driver's seat. Over on this car for the majority of its life, obviously wasn't as popular as somebody else might have been. Driver's seat's fine. It just doesn't look as nice as the passenger seat. That's probably the best way to put it. And then the wood on the dash and everything. It's all nice all the way along. Get that bonnet open. All the plaques and everything in there, nice and clean and clear. Experiencing some really dodgy camera work there. And in here again, all nice and clean. The inner wings are good. No sign of any oil pooled anywhere or anything like that. It doesn't drop any oil. We can have a look underneath just to double check. Yeah, no sign of anything. But it is worth looking underneath this car because it's very clean under there. Really very clean. Get it started up. There you go, straight away. On the button, I think it's fair to say. No smoke or anything there. Lovely smooth 3.5 litre V8. Sings along quite nicely. It was left running for 20-30 minutes the other day when we washed it. No sign of any overheating issues or anything like that. The gearbox is nice. Goes into gear properly. Don't had any issues with that, hot or cold. As you can see, no smoke coming out the back there. Happy little car. There you go, Rover P5. If you've got any questions or any queries, get in touch. We are open for viewings if you want to come and see before you bid. Or you can come on the day of the auction, bid in person, see the car for yourself. If you can't get to us, we can do video calls or send you any more pictures or videos that you might want to see. Any questions, please get in touch. Thanks.